Archers, attack! Keep firing! Let none escape! Another down! Do not relent!
Welcome to the end of the year where we all die. I'm Slidewhistle.
I am Immunization.
And I'm Aaron, Fire Mage Extraordinaire and Horrid Punching Bag. If you start listening to this episode at 11:03 and 7 seconds, you'll have wasted your time.
Approximately no parts of this will sync up to anything, but hey, you did it. Good on you.
Yeah, so this episode will be released on New Year's Eve, I suppose. Like, literally the last thing that you do in this calendar year 2021 could be listening to this subpar content.
Yeah, I was in the shower today thinking, like, that's wild. It'll be the last thing they do. But considering I'm editing and I want to get it out of the way, it'll probably be released at, like, noon. So it's, I guess, go take a nap after listening to it at noon and then wake up in 2022.
You know what's crazy? You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about how some people out there, a lot of people out there, are still doing Mage Tower stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, I haven't moved towards that tower since I beat the bear challenge. I haven't gotten anywhere near that tower.
You didn't want to go for any of the random ones? Like, oh, this is only for frost mages, survival hunters, and arms warriors.
The thing is, like, I defeated the Holy Priest one, and then I did the BM Hunter one briefly. I maybe had like 10 attempts, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore, so I'm not.
You're like, actually, fuck this, though.
And it's like substantially easier than the Holy Priest one, but like, I just still feel like I don't have it in me to grind out any more Mage Tower. Like, maybe next time it comes around in like 8 months, I'll do it.
So from where we are right now, it has what? One additional week till it's over?
That's what I was going to ask, because I kind of want to get back in there and sneak some more. Like, the easy ones, like Holy Pally would be so easy. I think Arms Warrior actually is easy because you can cheat it somehow. I was reading about that, but I don't know how. And I specifically just bought a quote-unquote work laptop, which is just a gaming laptop because I have so many breaks at work so I can play WoW. So I want to do the Mage Tower at work on my lunch break.
Oh my god, you're crazy.
Like, do you really have that much time that you could just, like, sink it in there? Or are you going to do one quest and you're like, oh, that's my break?
No, I have time. My work, they give me an hour lunch break, and they give me 2 30-minute breaks. I have 2 hours where I just basically do nothing. And I'm like,
whoa. I know you're working with animals, but you like naming them and like killing them? Like, I feel like that's a lot of breaks. That's a lot of time they want you to just not do anything.
Well, this place doesn't have us do any of the euthanasia of the euthanasia, so we actually have like so much less to do. It's pretty crazy. Dude, it's pretty accessible. It's in 2 hours. It's a lot. And I'm like, are you guys sure? Like sometimes I want to give them back that break and work it, and I'm like, nah, fuck them.
I mean, because that's and not at all being like, you need to work more, modern millennial. But isn't that like a fourth of the day? They're like, fuck it, whatever, who cares?
Yeah, so that's exactly why I was like, I need to buy a gaming laptop and play games on my break. So like 2 hours of Mage Tower, I mean, that's progress. I can do that at least. The computer will be here on Tuesday, so I have at least like 4 more days of it. That's pretty good.
So, let's just talk about the fly on the wall here. Let's talk about the obvious thing. Crimbus happened. What did you guys get for Crimbus that was WoW related?
Oh, this voice. Who is this? Who am I speaking with?
It's me, Christian mingling, the spirit of Christmas and Christian fellowship. And I want to know all about what you got.
So, like, before we dive into this, I just want to say that, like, I don't know if you guys have seen this too, but, like, some of the youths out there are now trying to say that it's cringe or chuggy to, like, reference the Vine meme of the Mary Chrysler Happy Crisis. And I'm like, oof. I mean, yes, I'm old now, but, like, don't take this from us.
My thing is that I respect Christine Sadelko's just getting out of the game. Like, that's a classic. She knew it was a classic, and she disappeared and is not doing anything. So I'm like, you know what, girl? I'm going to celebrate your great business decision and, dare I say, your non-cringeness by Mary Chryslering.
She's cashing those checks from Chrysler themselves, you know? She's got a car deal. She's doing pretty good for herself. Well, Aaron, are you going to answer this Christmas elf's question of what you got for Christmas?
Why, of course. Christian Mingling, I'll answer your question. Why, go right ahead. I want to hear it. Well, for Crimbus this year, I got actually just got it today using Crimbus money. The World of Warcraft pop-up book.
Wait. You bought it yourself?
Yes.
That's not a gift. That doesn't count.
Well, using gift money, using a Barnes & Noble gift card.
Boo. Boo.
So do you have it physically already then, or?
Yes, I have it next to me here. And it's fun, except that I have some notes to pick. I have some things to say to Matthew Reinhardt. 1, he didn't put enough glue on Anduin's leg. I opened this boy up, fresh out the box, and Anduin's little leggy flew right off.
It physically came off of the body?
Yeah, like it wasn't like fastened properly. So, and it was just like his foot, but he comes popping out of the Stormwind page now, and he is sans one right foot.
Is this like a prophecy, you think? Is this going to happen to Anduin? Is he going to lose his foot?
He's going to have diabetes? To have a he's going to eat too much soul food. He's going to be like, oh, I just love this chicken. And then Gen's like, my king, you're getting the sweats. You need to slow down. And he was like, oh, but it's so flavorful.
You know what's funny? I think this is actually a direct spoiler, because I heard that, during that like 1 week gap where we're getting a little bit of lore between like when we defeat Anduin and rescue him and like then go on to like the jailer's big baddies. It actually is going to come forward that like one of the not so talked about side effects of being dominated is that you actually have a very high likelihood of developing type 2 diabetes as well.
This is extended.
And he just didn't know. And they just kept feeding him. They were like, you seem so hungry. All you've been eating is frowns and mean words. And so they just keep feeding him soul food. And he goes, Jaina, Auntie Jaina, stop. I can't feel my foot.
Did you? Speaking of soul food, did you know that soul food is actually a section of food in the Warcraft cooking area?
I did know that. I was listening to an old episode the other day, and I saw that there was an entire branch of food in the Shadowlands called Soul Food, and it made me think of my one joke I ever make about BET's 2006 film Soul Food.
It's not even the food that like you use as consumables, though. I think it's like the lower ones that you use for like leveling. I think in Shadowlands.
Yeah, that's why I never look at it, because I never have to make it. Because I've been making Boral's blood sausage, as we all know, working that meat grinder.
But anyways, my second thing that I have to yell at Matthew about is that the Horde cities are really big, motherfucking Undercity. Not only is it the top of Lordaeron, but you pull a thing and it flips inside out and it becomes the Undercity. And like Zuldazar is huge, Orgrimmar is huge. Fucking Stormwind, the only thing they wanted to do was one tower of the Mage District, like the chapel, kind of, and the Market District, which I'm like, that's a sixth of the place. And fucking Ironforge, it's just the entrance. It's just a big mountain with an arch. And he's like, that's good enough.
That's it. Okay, first off, that's incredibly disrespectful to the Alliance, because Ironforge is probably my favorite city. Like, it's so cool. Like, there's so much you could show there, and like, and I don't know. And then like they just completely forgot about the Dwarven District too in Stormwind. So like, is this book just anti-dwarf?
Well, I don't know what it is, but I can tell you that it is triggering because I have it folded in front of me here. We have the entirety of Teldrassil standing tall, but there are no fewer than 6 pull tabs in which you can fold in Night Elf buildings and such for just fire.
What? You can pop out fire?
Yes, there is, for no particular reason, a Night Elf fountain that you can pull a pull tab, and it's just a fire explosion with 2 night elves dying in it.
Please tell me that there's an option in the Tauren section where I can pull out some tabs and camp Toraho and kill some Tauren.
No, but I will say, as much as they did love Orgrimmar, Undercity, Zuldazar, they really... Thunderbluff is a little side pull tab. You pull it up and it's one tiny shribbly tree.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh, they deserve better than that.
Do they, though? Do they?
Oh, make it 2 pull tabs.
Really make you put some effort into pulling that thing out.
But anyways, this is lovely. It's also big. It's just large. So I can just put it down on the coffee table and be like, oh, look at this, guys.
Check out my pop-up book. And they're like, why does this guy only have 1 leg for?
Don't talk about him. He's the boy king. He's been through a lot. Oh, and also the boys got me a glass, and it's really cool. It says, do not relent, Growlina, for the Alliance. And it's just right here next to me, but I don't have any beer to put it in it. And I was like, that's the only thing that can go in this sacred glass. So it's been sitting here unused for a little bit.
Yeah, I got Slidewhistle one last year as well, like a matching one with that says Slidewhistle on it. So yeah, two out of 3. Maybe next year then I'll get one for myself, and then we'll have a full set here.
I like that it's not like, oh, you guys can get me one. It's like, I'll get one for myself. I don't trust you guys. You'll muck it up.
Yeah, it won't be the same design.
And I was sitting here thinking like, I don't think I got anything World of Warcraft related this year, but that's a lie. I did because.
Well, I'm done. Tell us about it.
Oh, did you have anything else, Aaron?
No, that was it. Those are the only 2 WoW things. And then I did get a bunch of other incredibly cool stuff. Banjo-Kazooie plushies that are super rare. Thanks, Caitlin. But we're talking about WoW, and I want to hear about your WoW stuff.
So this year I did participate in Slidewhistle's Internet Friends Discord Secret Santa. And
I was like, what did he get? And I was like, ooh.
So I believe the aforementioned lunchbox has been name dropped on this podcast before, correct?
Yes, he was cited as distinctly and immediately knowing what the Medusa vagina character from Prison Street was.
Yes.
So yeah,
prison school. I'm so sorry.
There's your background. So he was my secret Santa this year, and he sent me a body pillow, a full ass body pillow. It's like 5.5 feet. It's like almost bigger than like our bed, and it is an anime Anduin body pillow.
Now, typically for Dakiramas like that, when you flip it over, they're in a state of less dress. Is the King of the Alliance being stripped on your bed currently?
No, he is not. Both sides, he is in a full set of armor. So, I'll have to post a picture of it though.
Yeah, he's like, it's literally a full set of armor. It's like, this cannot be a comfortable body pillow to like snuggle up to if it was real. And his knees are like that, like, oh, like weirdly turned in, but like you're wearing a full set of armor, so it looks so silly.
What would you have done if one side was Anduin Wrynn, King of the Alliance? You flip it over, it's the same image, but now he has black hair as Jarek, just some guy you see at the Goldshire Inn.
With like a fake mustache glued on.
Oh, well, yeah, well, isn't that... There was specifically in that one book, he's like, I like to pretend to be Jarek sometimes. And he said all he does is put some schmutz in his hair.
Yeah, and he has this weird, like, hood he puts on. It's like a dirty hood, specifically.
Yeah, that's when he and Jaina got nasty. And then everyone's like, whoa! And it's like, I didn't get with Jaina. Jarek did.
This is what our royals do behind our backs.
But yeah, that was the only WoW-related thing I got this year.
I forgot about that completely. I think I only got one thing, but it's, right? I think that's WoW related, but it's dope as hell. Immune had a Ukrainian woman sculpt this beautiful cat form that I use, the white one, like the white tiger one, sculpted like a miniature version of it. I don't know what the scaling is, but it's pretty fucking big. And I'm really afraid to touch it because like I can't imagine how many hours she spent making this. I posted pictures on
So
Twitter.
Immune,
Probably already saw it.
How did you find this Ukrainian woman? Did you have to call in like some old favors?
Okay, so like I didn't know that she was Ukrainian, but I saw on Reddit maybe like last year at some point that somebody posted a picture of a feral druid form. I don't think it was one of these. It was like one of the like purple ones or something like that. That isn't the Legion artifact ones, but or it might have just been like the basic night elf one. That's purple, right?
Yeah, basic's purple, or it was purple wood. I could see that one being one too.
Yeah, so I thought it looked really cool. So then I like clicked into that thread, and they said that they found it on Etsy. So then I found her shop, but she had been like not taking commissions for a long time, or like she was booked fully. So then earlier this year, it was like in October at some point, I saw that like her commissions were back open for like the first time in a while, and I ordered it then. And you know, then she said like, well, it might not make it in time for the holidays because, you know, shipping in over the holidays from the Ukraine to the
she
US.
said,
you know?
yeah, she said, in case you do not know, I live in a snowbank. I have to use my tiny wooden tools. It is the best thing we can get in Ukraine.
Yeah, but it did surprisingly arrive in time, like right, like I think like 2 days before Christmas. So it all worked out, and I don't know. I think it turned out really well. Also, like the eyes and the druid symbols on the armor of the kitty glow in the dark.
Yeah, like it's super detailed, and yeah, the eyes and like the little crest in the side glow. I almost have to move it though to see it because my computer's so bright that when any light's on, it like blocks it. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta like put it somewhere else where it's safe. But the cats are gonna attack it, and I know they are. Also, I just realized it is very impressive that this package made it here because Ukraine is literally about to be attacked by Russia again. Like Russia is on their border. Like this shit came like from the inside of the war.
There was just a transport truck full of like medicine and food for the Ukrainian troops. And it's like, and also make sure this gets past the embargo line. And it's just your little cat man.
This is an artifact.
But yeah, shout out to Silent Kimia on Etsy, who crafted this feral kitty form.
Yeah, if you want, I'm assuming she can make anything. Like she just looked at the model of the cat spawning around and recreated it in 3D space. So go get your shit made. You guys should get, if you guys are true fans, you should all get a Sexiest NPC made, and we only want big stone golems from this moment. Make her make a 100 stone golems for us.
I like that mid-sentence that became, get your favorite Sexiest NPC to, actually, you know what, I'm thinking about it, get Stone Golem. Everything else is mid at best.
Could you imagine? Like, I feel like most of her submissions are probably, pretty normal, like, player character type things, or, like, these feral forms. And then, out of nowhere, like, some random NPC from Drustvar, just the stone golem, weird-ass rocks.
I'm currently typing up an email here saying, I want Chompy. Give me the chomping eyeball pet guy from Korthia.
I think I legitimately would really like a stone golem version of this. I mean, it wouldn't be hard. It'd be like just 5 big pieces, right? Like it's not.
Yeah,
he has a lot more than 5 rocks, sir.
Just go find some gravel and hot glue it together and call it a day.
Hey, you're talking about a future Sexiest NPC champion, okay? He might come back. Who knows? He could be put back in.
Anyone could.
We also got to start planning for that, don't we? Relatively soon, maybe. Or maybe not for 3 months. Who knows?
Yeah, because we're coming up on our arbitrary deciding that we are now entering season 4 of Do Not Relent because, I guess that just happens whenever we feel like it.
Well, I say it mostly happens once the year ends. Once the year ends, and then there's a countdown to whenever we pick. The countdown has begun. It could be now. It could be in 7 months. Who knows?
But anyways, I have a gift for all the listeners, and it's this week's 100,000 Copper Necropolis!
My name is Calthazar, and after years in the phylactery, I'm in the mood for some entertainment. Welcome to the 100,000 Copper Necropolis!
What? We're going back, baby? We're going to the Necropolis?
Oh my god, it's been probably years? At least a full year.
I ran a joke poll that was like, what's your favorite segment? And only like the stupid shitty ones. And then Gershon was like, I wish you guys would play that. And I was like, well, we're not doing anything else today.
Yeah, we had to put time on our hands, so let's buckle up, buckaroos.
Anyways, you have 1 minute to using special code words. Get Immunization to say these phrases. If he can get all 5, I'll pay you both 100,000 pieces of copper.
I forget what's the math there?
10 gold.
Nice.
Okay, God, this is hard because first I have to remember how to play the game, and I just can't say the thing, but I can say things alluding to the thing, right? Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So,
oh my god.
Slidewhistle, Immunization, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
I've waited a long time for this moment.
And begin.
Wintervale. Thanksgiving.
Wow, holidays?
Let's not be too overconfident.
Really bad writing. Not Christy Golden.
Fanfiction?
No. You muted. Not good book. Not good.
Oh, Richard Knack?
I'll accept it.
Okay, Booty Bay, and it's not one of these. Coltiris is one of these.
Oh, Port Cities?
No, oh my god. Gary and Lenny and Carrie.
Busey?
What are they?
There you go. I'll accept it.
I don't know how to do the other one.
Time.
Perfect.
Bow before Kel'Thuzad.
So, unfortunately, you boys will not be getting my 10 gold today.
No!
Because you refuse. I allowed to say refuse. You were unable to give me books by Richard Knack, Holidays in WoW, WoW graphic novels, islands in the World of Warcraft, and finally, names of the Busey brothers.
When I first read the Busey Brothers one, I was like, wow, Aaron couldn't spell Blues Brothers right. And then I was like, wait, why would he spell Blues Brothers? And then I realized, I'm an idiot.
You know, that DNR favorite, Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers 2000 is a fan favorite of mine, despite it being a really bad movie.
So, I guess you guys get to live in shame. I forgot if we drink after this one, but you just get to be shamed.
You have to eat, like, the stickers off of fruits. You know how, like, apples and bananas have those stickers? So we had to eat two fruit stickers.
Peel them off your forehead, because I know they're up there, and consume them.
Yeah, I saw this Twitter thread the other day, which is just like memes of people taking the stickers and putting them on their foreheads.
It's just an unspoken rule that you do with the fruit. You stick it on your old noggin.
I never did. I was a kid, and I was not against it, but I was just like, I'll never put it on my forehead. I put it in the trash receptacle like a good boy.
Oh man, I forgot to talk about this earlier when I was doing Mage Tower stuff. So I was looking at the prices of how much people pay to get boosted, because it's being advertised in chat absolutely at insane levels.
Yeah, in chat, in the group finders, it's everywhere, and I thought it was like a joke or something at first, because I'm like, how does that happen? Because like you need to literally give somebody your account, right? I wouldn't trust that.
Yeah, and it's straight up, Blizzard will take action about it, so they would just see like, wow, all of a sudden you did really good on that one, huh? Right after you talk to this guy in the private DMs of the system we own.
Yeah, and they advertise it as being like gold only, no money exchange, and I'm like, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still against TOS to pilot somebody else's account. And they specifically say piloted account, because how else would you do the Mage Tower for somebody else? Aaron, how much do you think it costs to have the Fire Mage Tower done?
$2 million.
$22. That's right. It's real dollars, not gold. They lied.
What would that even translate to? Do we have a rough estimate of like dollars to donuts?
I mean, so $20 is a WoW token. So that's right now it's like 199. It's like just shy of 200K.
Okay, well, so not as much as I thought, but still, that's wild that it's that much. And then also they're like, just kidding, it's only paper monies. Come to my mom's house and give it to me physically. Bring your laptop so I can do this for you.
And, okay, they have additional options here. You could add a live stream for $2.42, just so you could make sure he's not doing anything lewd to your character while you're not looking.
Oh, I thought it'd be like so you can tell all your friends, and then you show up in the corner. It's like, hey guys, what's up? Buttman64 here. Gonna do the Fire Mage, and you have to like pretend to play. You have to make the sounds of playing. Ooh, I'm super good at this part.
I know exactly what's happening here.
You're like bad lip syncing your your own character fight. Okay, but then
And here's where I throw a pyroblast. I meant to say, firestorm. Yeah, that's what I did there.
Oh, I died. There's speed options. Express completion, $11. Now, excuse me. So I'm taking the slow option? Wouldn't the person doing this want to complete it immediately and not have to spend? Or does that mean like where you go? Probably where it puts you in the ranking system, right?
Yeah, it's a Mage Tower buying this boost fast pass, I guess.
Is this person so good that they can convincingly take a while on it? Or are they just going to like run around the arena at the beginning to waste a few minutes so that you're lower in the rankings?
I don't know. I really wonder how much their business is popping. And there's a lot of these. Okay, now how much do you think the Holy Priest one costs? We've all heard how horrible it is. What do you think? What do you guys think? What's the price for it?
I feel like this would be the mean thing to do to them. Like, it's probably the same as all the other ones. They probably just have a base price per like thing, because all the mage ones are all $22.
I'm gonna say 50. It takes $50.
Immune is correct. They all cost $22, which does not seem correct. It seems like you're doing bad business, dudes.
Yeah,
So-
if anything, I mean, it's sketchy and illegal, but if anything, jack the price up on that one. That one's tough.
I'm sure the people who run this business, just like Blizzard, just like literally everyone else, has never done the Holy Priest Mage Tower.
Like if this wasn't against TOS and I couldn't get banned for saying it on a podcast, I totally would. I think it'd be hilarious to buy a couple of Holy Priest ones with a live stream, so we get to watch the dude have to do this and be in pain and misery the entire time.
And like it's a guaranteed thing, right? $22 and they have to complete it. So this guy's over here having to do it for a week.
Yeah, or they'd have to give you your money back, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see it. Ugh. But don't do this. This is really bad. Like, this is nowhere near worth the risk, because you will get banned like immediately if they find out. And I don't know how they won't find out. Like, the scammers are so obvious right now. Scammers, the cheaters.
And I personally like the idea of there being a live stream, so then Blizzard even has concrete proof of it happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna record this and put it on my YouTube channel, and like that's how you get banned. Wow, they do it all. You can buy raid gear. A Sylvanas kill is $10 now, guys. You know?
Mythic Sylvanas kill?
Any difficulty. Wait. Wait a minute, guys.
I'm paying $10 for a normal, please. Gotta keep myself humble.
I love the idea that, there's gotta be one scenario, right? Where this Christmas, a mom or a dad bought their child a boost. Because they're like, oh, Johnny, I know you're always talking about how you can't get ahead of the curve and you can't kill Sylvanas. So me and Dad, we bought you a boost. We hope you're happy with it. And it's like, Mom, you bought me normal Sylvanas. I can't even get AOTC.
Gets banned for the normal Sylvanas carry that they already had.
This is the Transmorphers versus Transformers of the WoW community. Grandma, you got me normal. I'm sorry, I saw Sylvanas and just jumped at it. Maybe you should just get good, Jimmy.
You know, your grandpa didn't have to buy his boost back in the day.
Back when he was raiding with Uno Mas.
I was just gonna try to make that joke, but almost decided not to.
They had to give him his money back when they failed multiple times at the end.
Oh, I just meant that was the Uno Mas Raiders are someone's people.
Okay, but looking further, I am incorrect. This is not an advertisement for boosting. This is just really funny to me.
Yeah, this is a discussion of this strange thing we saw. Do not do this.
Okay, so Sylvanas and Kel'Thuzad. Normal difficulty. $14. Okay, I mean, it honestly seems a little too high of a price. Like, why is it that high? Probably because it can be, right? Heroic Sylvanas is $29. Well, they done doubled the price and then some. Mythic? What do you guys think Mythic is?
50.
Mythic? $1,500.
What? What?
I am stunned right now. Like, what the fuck?
It's actually...
I don't think the big dudes, the main guys selling runs, I don't think they're even doing it for $1,500.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually 1,499, but, you know, same diff. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, why didn't you say? I'll do it then.
Did they
That's a
mean
steal.
like $149 maybe? Or $49? I don't know.
No, I don't think that's what they meant. I think that's and you get all the loot, I think, from those two bosses. That's insane. Oh, don't worry, guys. If you just want Sylvanas, they take off 1,000 for you. Or sorry, they take off 100 for you.
You mean 200?
I was like, Kel'Thuzad is worth $1,000.
Can you imagine? I mean, he is probably the harder one. No, Mythic. Never mind. No, it's not.
Also, just then Sylvanas? That's just a tough fight. That's so much harder than KT.
Man, how is this site allowed to operate? Like, I kind of don't understand, but whatever. Who cares?
I have Cubby Bub live here next to me. Cubby Bub, my birthday is coming up. Will you buy me a Mythic Sylvanas kill for 1,500 United States dollars?
Oh my god. No.
She said no, everyone.
Sounds
so
like you gotta
I
get
guess,
rid of her. You had to find somebody else.
you know, we got this close. We were almost gonna get married, but she didn't want to buy the Mythic Sylvanas.
$150,000?
No, 1,500.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's back on board now.
Are you in?
She's in. We're doing
my
it, gang.
God, the marriage.
I'm gonna be Mythic ready.
We've saved the marriage, everybody. We did it.
But yeah, PSA, don't do this, guys. This is bad. You will get banned. Like, be like a normal person and buy a carry with in-game gold.
Hey, buy from Uno Mas. You know, we can sell some runs soon. You know, what do you guys think? We can get the gang back together.
Yeah, we were amazing at that when we were even doing it internally. We told people, hey, come on over. We'll get you AOTC, and then didn't for 2 months.
Proceeds to have some of the worst raid nights of our lives.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, speaking of raiding, I didn't raid this week, but, like, I saw that people were doing old content. I think Nathria and maybe Daza?
Yeah, last night we did Mythic Daza with our piddly little 8-person group, but it was fun. My mind instantly clicked back. I was back in Vietnam fighting all these boss fights.
Did you get anything good?
I got the helmet and the shoulders, which look like big pipe organs. Thank you, Brodsky. He got the shoulders and then he just gave them to me because he was like, you want them. And I was like,
oh my god, wait a minute. Aaron, we haven't talked about this yet. I'm so happy for you. Your first full month in the guild has been completed recently. How do you feel as a new 30-day member?
I didn't want to make a big thing of it, but it's really nice to be in Uno Mas for 1 whole month. Did it show up? Was it like congratulations?
Well, no, if you look at the guild info, you can see when someone joined, and it says, Garlina joined 31 days ago, and I was like, wow, a whole month. You made it.
Okay, for anyone who didn't know, a man once came up to me, I guess a month ago in Korthia and said, "Can you sign my petition for 30K?" And I said, or no, it wasn't even that. It was their guild needed a Worgen mage because they had never known one. And he said, for 30K, can you join my guild until the achievement pops? So I did. And then I left and I joined Uno Mas again. But here I am. I remember I had to fight for like my position back. I'd be like, can you make me a raider? And then like I wasn't immediately made a raider again. I was like, stop playing, guys. I want my old privileges back.
So, what achievement are they talking about? Is there an achievement for having a Worgen mage in your guild?
I think for having all the combinations of all the races.
Yeah. So when we first formed as Uno Mas, we had to film those achievements, and we actually got a lot of them naturally because we have freaks that have the weird combos. We play gnomes, we play dwarfs, we play Worgen. So we got it. But I mean, 30K is a pretty good deal, honestly. But I mean, I don't know. Like, you threw away what? How many years for a month?
Like 2-3 years. Yeah, for one 30K paycheck. That is that's my 30 pieces of silver for selling out Jeebus.
You're not even eligible to be a senator now. Like, you're gonna have to wait again, to get back up to the senator position.
There's still things from the guild bank I don't know if I can pick up because I'm just too new. I'm too fresh of blood. I have newbie underneath in my little guild notes still.
Wait, okay, so did they trade you the gold first? Was it a half now, half later kind of deal? Or did you put your faith in them?
I admittedly put my faith in them.
God,
I was
Aaron.
sitting there bare. Well, because I had nothing to lose. I sat. No. What it was they were like, okay, let's do this deal. I sat. All of a sudden, I had no brackets, and I said, "Money, please." And then they paid me, and then I joined in and got berated. By the way, I joined in. They're like, "Here he is, the mage." And then someone said, "Who would ever want to be a Worgen fire mage?" And I said, "Me/G quit."
Wait, so did they even finish the achievement?
They did.
Oh.
I watched it pop. And then the man gave me his vocal. He looked at me because we were standing next to each other in Korthia, and he was like, okay, shoo. And he gave me like the little shush hand motion.
What guild was this? Like, what guild was over your head for this time period? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't
Oh, my
remember.
God.
It was literally like 20 seconds.
Was it straight? Were you in straight again?
If I was in straight again, you would not be seeing me. I would have stayed in there. I miss straight.
What is that man up to?
I can assure you he's not a man. He told me he was in the 7th grade, so he's probably just in high school now. I hope he's doing well.
Probably came out of the closet.
Yeah, that's the king of straight being a gay man. That's just good writing.
I was thinking about Leah Ren the other day. Y'all remember Leah Ren, who we ran the panda ropes
Of course.
I'm still being at friends with her. I mean, like, she's the reason
Same.
why we're Draenor darlings, right?
She was indirectly our very first guest on the show.
She's currently
I am
in Revendreth. I see her.
I'm glad that I was about to say I'm glad she made the right choice, but she could just be doing World Quest over there.
Friends since July 2nd, 2015. Wowie zowie. We didn't even talk. You know what? Let's talk to Leah Ren again.
You're gonna shoot her a thing, and she's gonna be like, "I have no earthly idea who you are."
Unfriend.
Friends, yeah, unfriend.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna leave her alone over there. My little collection of people. My vault of bodies that I've gathered here. But you know what? I've recently had to start clearing people out. I've hit the cap. I'm officially at the cap for it. And it's kind of scary. 'Cause
Wow. Do you just have that many friends, or
Yeah.
were you like adding people to yell at them?
No, it's people like a lot of it is from like RBGs, so we can like play together again. I mean they're all tagged, so like I know like where they came from. Or like friend note, new guy, 9/13/20 med school man. I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's probably someone you were trying to recruit to the guild.
Jack, friend note, only group to win balls. Team was an idiot. He was Death Knight, not in the square with Orb for some dumb reason. See, I hammer this fucker. He plays BGs badly.
Yeah, we've been friends for years because he fucked up that one game, and I always want to be able to call him out.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like, I also hit the cap for being at friends, but is because of all of my secret Overwatch friends that I added.
The secret cabal of Overwatch people who you had your own podcast with over there that we don't know about.
Yeah, you know. So I actually had to clean mine out recently, too.
I didn't hit the cap with friends, but the other day I was reflecting on, I saw ignored was a tab, and I said, I don't know if I'd ever do that. And I went, and there was just one man, Kensing. I don't know what Kensing did, but he's ignored. I hope he never tries to reach out to me, because I can't see him.
Don't look at me. Wait, I have one more good note here. Dr. Pepper Dog. Friend note. Beat me up, and I cried. Friends since October 30th, 2019. I don't know what that means.
That's like an anime. That's a shonen friendship right there. Kicked my ass. Best friends for years.
I was gonna say, this is like everyone that Goku defeats.
I will turn you to my friends.
I don't even like you, but I guess we're gonna keep fighting, so you keep beating me, so I'll be your friend.
And my favorite, there was like a filler, like in between some episode where like Vegeta beat up Gohan, like beat him to a fucking pulp. And then the next episode, he was like, me and Gohan are pretty cool. And I was like, what? Why'd you wait till the filler episode for?
I beat him up so hard that he peed his pants, and I respect the flow. So now we're best buds.
Yeah, I feel like that's a really ballsy choice of filler, because it basically was immediately retconned the next episode when everything was fine and Vegeta didn't fly away.
Very odd choices. Yeah, when do you guys think we're gonna get 9.2?
I think late January.
Wow, okay.
I also think it'll be sooner than what we think.
I fucking hope so. I mean, I feel like they generally seem to trend towards pushing out the PTR before it's fully quote-unquote tested, which seems to be more true and true as we go on. But, man, I really want to fuck around with all this new shit. And I keep seeing this Warlock pet. I want this Incubus. I want it now.
Yeah, and you have been playing your Warlock a lot, so...
I did recently do a hot secret stream where I specifically just cleaned out my WoW guild bank.
Whoa, did you really?
Yes.
Yeah, he's actually streamed a few times this week.
Yeah, I've streamed every day this week, I think, actually.
Wait, on the Twitch?
Yep, every day this week I've done a secret stream. Not today, though.
Oh, shit. Hanging with my men, Freddy Fazbear, Poupée Millet, cleaning out my bags. Very interesting stuff.
Vanderlyle popped in for the cleaning out my bag stream. He goes, secret stream, I caught it. And I was literally just high talking about my bags. And I found some good stuff in there, actually. Some pretty good, maybe it's a good rewatch, who knows?
Hey, that's evergreen content right there.
That's what I'm going to do today. That's the rest of my day after this recording is watching Poupée Millet.
Yeah, get ready for the times when I accidentally forget I mute myself. And then I was like, oh, I'm muted. Haha, hello, nobody. What's up?
That's me every other stream, but for 4 hours instead of 50 minutes.
Oh, God, it's so long. What about you, Mean? When are you going to stream?
Hey, listen, I came back. Now I'm away again. But I have one thing that I do want to say, though, and it's a little bit of a jab at Wowhead. Like, have you guys seen how they're doing, like, their 12 days of mounts that are supposedly, like, easy to get mounts that you can just get and you might not have known about, like, and just a little info about how to get them?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Kind of.
Okay, all of them were like, okay, cool, easy enough, whatever, simple. But then they had the pure gall to put on the corridor creeper, like crawler on there. I'm like, that's not an easy to get mount. That's like, I mean, sure, maybe twisting corridors is easier now than it was when it first came out, but like that still takes a long fucking time.
You're gonna be in there your entire Christmas day. Like, you're gonna miss all the fun stuff doing twisting corridors over the holidays. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, just like never do that. Aren't there easier versions of that mount?
That mount is the Maw dog thing, right?
Correct.
It's not even a good mount.
I mean, I guess it's easy.
Can't fly.
I guess it's easy in the fact that, like, any dummy could do it now with gear, I guess. Because I don't think this doesn't scale. But the time for the floors is still not to be underestimated. Like, fuck that.
What is it? It's 18 of them?
Yeah, it's 18 floors and then times 8 for like 8 layers of it.
Yeesharoo, no, thank you.
The first comment. How in the hell's name is this an easy mount to get? Someone's like, well, you got gear. And someone says, gear? Fuck that. Whoa, look at this. I honestly think the author's delusional. I can't even clear layer 1. Floor 17 is my record, and I'm at about 235 eye level. This is not an easy mount to get. I guess not every Jack and Sue can get their mount.
Yeah, also full disclosure, I have not even cleared one layer of Twisting Corridors, I don't think.
Yes, you have, because me and you have cleared one layer together. We've cleared one of them. I think maybe 2 of them, but it was very, very early on. So like it's been almost like, a year since it came out. That's what it feels like.
I just did the first 6 floors 3 separate times to get my little Anduin trinkets.
Yeah, I still don't really feel like I have a need to go back there either, though. I just feel like it takes way too long.
I've actually been meaning to go back and do it just so I have it done. Just like do like a layer, I don't know, once a week, just so I don't have to be in Torghast for too long, but still make some progress towards it. Because there's toys in there that I don't have. And, like, I'm kind of a Mythic Raider, so it should be pretty easy for me as I stealth past all the floors to go to the very end and just convoke the last boss. I'm sure I can just do that, actually.
But I think like, when you get to the end, remember the last few floors, things ramp up.
I'm not scared of shit, bitch. I'm fat with a PH.
Well, I guess it's about that time, boys. Do you think we head on into our sexiest NPC of the week?
If there's one face that I want to see at the very end of 2021, it is today's sexiest NPC of the week.
And we got ourselves a little twofer here, in some ways.
Are we doing the Wowhead lady with the fireworks?
No. What I'm referring to is that, we got Lord Stormsong here, and, his dual forms here throughout the dungeon.
We got this like classic sexy throwback here to 2016. Now, I will say, as the person who suggested this person, a lot of the appeal was hat-based, because I remember that hat.
It's his sex appeal really radiates like it's like a wave in the stream. It is deeply focused by that hat, and as we ripple outwards, it lessens and lessens in intensity.
Well, I was gonna say it was primarily hat based, but looking at the full picture, minus those ugly shoulders, we got ourselves a beautiful specimen here. Well, those shoulders do not match anything else. Like, make them purple, right? They're green.
Which is weird because I have those shoulders in purple. Like the little wigglies are purple. You'd think they could just put them on him, but maybe it's the Teehee Tummy Tums effect. They had to put those on him to lessen the blow of his majesty. Can you imagine if he was fully put together like that? No one could compete.
He'd be raid boss material, and then that'd be it.
Because like the thing is, they also have those shoulders in pink, I think, as well, or like a reddish, so that would also go with this. Literally any other version of these shoulders would go better with this.
Now, which do you prefer? His strong masculine features with his black flavor saver and flowing hair, or that lovely, scaly, slimy hunchback tentacle face?
The tentacle face, definitely, because those are some long appendages, and I'm pretty sure they have control of them. So I'm thinking, some really good action.
I was gonna say, are we going there right now?
No, what?
You're about to get gravy boned by Davy Jones over there.
I was just thinking he could really hang on to your face when he kisses you,
Yeah, he could give you little kisses with his little octopus mouth.
Oh, actually, he couldn't kiss you in that form because octopus have beaks underneath. So it'd be like...
You could give his beak a smooch.
Yeah, but could he smooch your beak? That's the real question that we need to answer.
You could also just, like, slurp the tentacles like spaghetti.
Oh, come on.
I don't know what it is. Just thinking about the fact that they're part of his face. You couldn't eat them, so it's like, oh, and now I'll let him go.
Well, you would literally just choke on it, and then that's a whole other thing. I don't like. I regret bringing up tentacles in any kind of sexy manner now.
You know, if I could, I would honestly just give this award to Lord Stormsong's hat, because that is definitely the showstopper here. Like, right off the bat, just like looking at the top of this character's model, like that is where the dominance is asserted, this hat.
Well, we've named Stranger Things. We did the concept of a WoW head token. Do you guys just haven't named Lord Stormsong's hat?
Wait, are we can't, right? Are we gonna take the award away from the man? We give it to his hat? I mean, he can. Yeah, I think we have to.
We did say that his hat was the focal point, so why not make it the entire point?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cover up the hat with my finger as I look at the picture. Maybe. Okay, that's just a human man. Okay, let me try the other form. That's just a Kathir. I think it's the hat. I think we have to give it to the hat.
It's by far the sexiest part of this character.
It is definitely the focal point. Whenever I would see him, that's what I would be focusing in on. Not the attacks, not him running, not my character model, that hat.
Even if you zoom in on the hat, like, it looks fucking detailed as shit. Ooh, the little engraving on it. Like, look at that. Wow.
So, you know, I feel like the naming of this hat as the sexiest NPC of the week is very on-brand DNR in several ways. First off, that like this is a really weird deep cut to something that was like current content like 5 years ago now, and it's like, why were we even thinking about this? But also the fact that now we've just pivoted to naming an inanimate object the sexiest NPC of the week.
Well, I can tell you why I was thinking of it. So when I was doing my cleaning out my bank stream, I was like, let me pick a city that I like to be in, and one that has everything really close together. So I went to Borealis. And while I was in Borealis, I did do a flyby of Shrine of the Storms, because I wanted to see if that glitch still happened, or if you fly too close, you just die. It does still happen, by the way. So
Lovely.
So yeah, so Lord Stormsong, you can come as long as you're carrying the hat, and you don't get it dirty or anything, because, you know, we really... Honestly, maybe he has to wear it, and he can wear, like a sheet, like, over his body. So we just see the hat, like, 6 feet tall in the sky, you know what I mean?
It's like green screen actors where they have a puppet, and then, like, the rest of it is, like, a green screen morph suit. It's just like, please put a sheet underneath your hat, and then you can kind of walk like a ghost.
And, like, maybe you can have some, like, sexy roleplay talk, as long as we don't see you, and then we can just pretend that it's your hat talking.
Don't worry, there'll be a contract for you to sign with all of these details and more, just so we know that you're not the recipient, your hat is. Thank you, Lord Stormsong's hat. We'll be in contact soon.
We love you, hat.
Free hat. Free hat.
I'm glad we could come together to free like Hat McCoy. He didn't eat those kids.
Oh, I love how it's still funny after all these years. And now it's time for top two, bottom boot, medium moot. Aaron, what you got for us?
I have myself a medium moot.
Moot, moot, moot.
Medium moot.
So, I completed my journey to become friends with everyone, but I have to go back into Ardenweald, dare I say one of my least favorite, to become a fun gal. And that's taken longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, I have not really made any progress on it on any of my Ardenweald alts, which is all of them.
The missions don't take a long time, luckily, but they don't give a lot of experience either. And I fully upgrade my fungal network, so I even have 2 to 3 of them. But it's still giving me like 200, 100 experience. And I'm like, I need 100,000 to get to the next level. How long do I have to be an Ardenweldian?
That is definitely one where you want to pay attention to Darkmoon Fair when it's up, or any EXP or rep buffs, or just rep buffs, because yeah, it's a slog. Like I only got it because I lived there for like 2 years now, so it was easy for me to do it daily. So are you changing back into Venthyr every night, or are you?
Because the actual ability, like I'm not doing hard content right now to where mirrors makes a difference versus big explosion. So I'm just staying as an Arden Weldian, but it's killing me inside because I want to go and have parties again.
Well, you could always be a Venthyr by night and a Night Faean by morning.
That's what my meme all said.
I have to wait till at least 11 a.m. for it to reset. I need to be a night fae in the middle of the day.
Oh, a Night Dayan? No, that didn't work.
Night day! But, Slidewhistle, what is your TT?
I got a top toot. I got a big fat top toot.
Hey, some positivity here. Toot.
My bank looks fucking fresh. Okay, so the bank cleaning that I did is literally the kind of cleaning that you would do in preparation for the end of an expansion. I'm talking like I deleted gear from this expansion, guys. Normally, I keep all that gear in my bank for like 3 years. I culled so much shit. I organized it. It looks nice and neat for my standards. I have so much inventory space in my bank and in my pockets, and now I can hold Borealis blood sausage to sell by the pounds to the 5 people that are holding the market down and keep undercutting me. But top 2, big bank feel,
big emptiness.
What about you, Immune? What's your TTBBMM?
Kind of a weird one here. I think this is a medium moot, though, maybe?
Medium moot.
So, this is something that, like, I don't know why I didn't do sooner, and I knew it wouldn't be that hard, but I just, for some reason, didn't, because I was lazy. I downloaded a Warcraft logs uploader and learned how to, like, actually log a raid. So, because I have been, like, kind of casually pugging, like, with my hunter every once in a while, to try to keep him geared and, like, get decent-ish at BM Hunter again. And there were a few times when I pugged in a row where like nobody was logging. So I'm like, fine, I'll figure it out for the next time that I'm there so I can do it. And yeah, it's super easy. Like I just had to like make an account and then just do like a one command like in when I entered the raid and then end it afterwards and then just upload it. It's super easy, and I don't know why I didn't do it sooner.
So it's literally that easy.
Yeah, I believe so.
Because like I don't know, like I've never had to do it because normally somebody else does it. But every fucking time that happens when I'm in a pug and nobody logs, and I'm like, where are my logs at? And it's like, well, I guess I gotta know how to do that.
Do you feel like when you don't turn your Fitbit on and you're like, why the hell did I even go on this run? Why did I do this pug if I don't get brownie points?
I want to see my parse numbers. I want to see how good they are from walking up to the Walgreens 2 feet away.
My parses.
My sunglasses.
R.I.P. There's a man that's dead, and we joke about him all the time.
We laugh about too many dead people if you really think about it.
We are bad people.
We are not good people. Have you seen my dog?
Stop.
Wow.
Get us out of here after that.
There's nothing to end the year proper like a good old Noah Chatterton.
There's a third one out there that we do that I just say without even thinking about it. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's a dead person. Oh, I know. Hey, my name's Aaron. Fireman Extraordinaire, Horde Punching Bag.
I gotta go.
And with that, we're out of here. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, send us an email at donotrelenttpod@gmail.com. Join our Discord at donotRelent.com. No pod. Follow us on Twitter at donotRelentPod. Pod for that one. Maybe I should put a pod in the Discord link, just or make another one, just so we have that clear.
I mean, it's if you want to pay $12 additional dollars.
If you can follow me on Twitch at Slidewhistle, I stream at unannounced times on unannounced days. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who fucking knows? You leave us a review on Warcraft Radio. We'll take a shot. Follow us on Spotify. Spotify has star ratings now. Give us those star ratings. Fuck Apple and iTunes. I hate their system for podcasts. Do it on Spotify. So much better. If you're an iTunes listener, then I guess I love you still. Never mind. What about you guys? Where you at?
You can find me, Alex, or Immunization on Twitter at New Era Alex. You can follow our podcast Instagram account on the gram at Do Not Relent, and I stream sometimes on Twitch at Immunization DNR.
You can find me, Aaron the Human, at thebigacheesy on twitter.com. You can read our literary musings at donotRelent.livejournal.com. Shout out to Vanderlyle. He hit one of the posts with a good old heart, the first interaction that wasn't just Slidewhistle in the last 3 years. And you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/AaronDNR.
I forgot Vanderlyle gave me a birthday present, and it was an Orbiter Ponder. Thank you, Vanderlyle. I'll probably talk about it more in depth next episode, but it's at the end here. It's the doors are closing. Vanderlyle, I'm so sorry. And remember,
Do Not Relent is a podcast within the 3HNC network, representing U.S. Proudmoore's premier podcasts.
That was a very good wish.